Hello, Flashback friends. We're at the end of our 70s journey. This is my final one in my series of 6. Whew. All right, here we go. This last one is about what we watched, what we listened to, and let's see. This might look familiar to you. This guy, remember him? Something we watched, good old Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. Well, he stays in my shower. In my shower. Doesn't everybody have a Sigmund sea monster in their shower? Although, you know what I just realized? His name wasn't Sigmund because the show is called Sigmund and the Sea Monster. Right? Wait, what is his name? I don't remember. If you remember, put it in the comments. Okay, so this was a show we watched, right? And if I show you this, aha! You know what this is, right? Yes. We had to put this in our 45 records to play them on our stereo. Yeah, we don't use these now. Okay, the other thing is I have not movies, TV shows we watched. And you know what I found is that there's just so many of them. And so I was just pulling ones that I remember myself watching. I know there's many others. And then there's a few things like some magazines. And then I go into what we listened to. And of course, it's just highlights of what I remember listening to. So maybe some of the albums you will recognize. Also at the end, I show a bunch of Broadway musical albums. And those aren't from the 70s, but they were in my 70s household because my mother had them. And so I have such vivid memories of those different Broadway musical album covers. And then of course listening to them. One thing I did not include really in this video is what we looked at as far as books. And the problem is I was an avid reader. I mean, I spent a lot of my childhood with a book in my hand like this. Everywhere I went. To this day, I don't go anywhere without something to read. And it was just too overwhelming. I don't know. I would have to list too many things if I listed the books that I grew up with. And also, so many of those books, well, they're just around now. They're just still in the bookstores. It's not as if you see book titles and think, oh, I forgot about that book. You can buy them all in the bookstores or online. So, I don't know. But, I mean, I have to show this because I grew up with this lady, Nancy Drew, right? You know, I couldn't part with my collection. I have, I don't know how many hidden in my garage, like 50. Because this was a part of my growing up years. In fact, I blame her, Nancy Drew. I think she is the reason why I like to dress up. I mean, you remember how she always had an outfit and she always had a smart little purse that matched her little shoes. Well, when you read about 50 of these books or more, you kind of get that ingrained in your brain, and I don't know. I think that I blame it on Nancy Drew as to why I like to have an outfit. So, that's not a bad thing. But what I remembered, what I had forgotten about, is that I had a Nancy Drew cookbook, and I used to use it. Maybe I will peruse it, because, oh, look at this. I just turned to this page. I made Shadow Ranch barbecued beans and it was okay. And I put butter. Butter instead of margarine. And then I said to use less mustard. I made notes. Okay, well, I'll have to look through this for memory's sake and maybe make something for my husband. Okay. I mean, there's, just a lot of books. Does anyone remember reading How to Eat Fried Worms? This is my actual copy. I really liked this book. And then do you remember Ping? Bing! And I don't know, there was just less items way back in the early 70s, and this was the classic Cinderella. Look how tattered mine is. Ooh, it is really tattered. I still have it. And then, this Rudolph, was really popular. And of course, there was all the Judy Blume books and Laura Ingalls Wilder and Pippi Longstocking and Boxcar Children. And I could just keep going. So I'm going to stop because too many books. But let's get rolling. And let's take a look at what we watched and listened to, and I will see you on the other end. We made it to the end of my 70s flashback series, all 6 episodes. If you didn't get to see them all, you can check them out on my YouTube channel. Hope you had fun. I hope you saw some images in this last one that made you smile, made you remember something that you had forgot about. And thanks for going along with me. It's been a long journey, but it's been a fun one. And now the 70s are all fresh in our minds. And I will be going on to the 80s, but not as many episodes probably. But there will be some 80s episodes up and coming. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. And also too, I always mean to say, if you have comments, put them. Tell me, put something in the comment section. Some of you do, but I love when you let me know what it is that you remember about this time period. So do that. And also, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. All right. Thank you, 70s Flashback friends, and toodaloo. We'll see you soon.